Hey Chopper, this viewer's not subscribed.
Car D Kaizoku.
This video is sponsored by Nen Garden. Their latest spring collection just dropped, featuring 3 new designs. My favorite one being the whole cake design. Look at all the details. To celebrate, they're running a spring sale. Buy one and get any classic mat 40% off with code SPRINGSALE. Plus, NEN10 automatically saves you 10% at checkout. And you can stack this with my code Kaizoku for an additional 5% off on top of that. This video is sponsored by gumgum.gg. Discover Western OP10 lists and Eastern OP11 lists on gumgum.gg. Updated daily. Be the first to see decks for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. What if we actually leader locked Gecko Moria? So yeah, this video is going to be a little different from my other videos. We're not checking if we're going to unban a card or ban a card. We're going to be checking what if they leader locked 8-cost Gecko Moria to Thriller Bark Pirate types leaders? Right, because people feel like 8-cost Gecko Moria, as great as he is, he could be balanced if he was only usable in the decks that people suspect he was kind of designed for, right? Cards that have like that kind of zombie archetype, the Thriller Barks archetype, where you're bringing stuff back from your discard. So yeah, I thought we'd try to test that scenario. If it were to be that case, we're going to be doing the matchups a little differently this time too. So I'll be piloting Gecko Moria with 8-cost Gecko Moria, and I'll be playing against an opponent that is playing other black decks that usually would run Gecko Moria, but they don't have access to it. We'll see, yeah, in this scenario, where if it was leader locked, how it would do, right? If Gecko Moria needs the 8-cost Gecko Moria to even be competitive. Meanwhile, can the other black decks survive without 8-cost Gecko Moria? So helping me test this theory is Kai from iKailaKai. So Kai, could you introduce yourself and talk a little bit about your brief opinion on whether we should leader lock 8-cost Gecko Moria or not?
Hey guys, my name is Kai, or at iKailaKai, and I'm a Japanese player in Japan who tends to make things such as meta reviews and whatnot on what's happening in Japan so that people overseas can sort of get caught up with the meta when they go straight into new things such as OP10. I tend to also do some sorts of gameplay videos just talking about some interesting ideas, and I think that this video could be very interesting because it is a very interesting topic. I don't know for sure if they are going to end up doing anything to 8-cost Moria. I feel like it's very unlikely that Bandai actually ends up errating the card to actually change what it says, but I do think that that would be the correct way to go about it due to the fact that the actual people that the card was intended for, such as things like the leader Moria or green-black Perona, can't exist in the meta because they don't use the card as well as someone like Lucci or Smoker does. So my proposal, if they were to change the card, is to leader lock it to Thriller Bark Pirate leaders, and I think that that in general would bring down the power level of the strong black decks while also bringing up the power level relatively of these other weaker black decks.
Right, and that's something that I hear a lot of people echo as well, so it would be interesting to see if that were the case, how it would end up being. Because yeah, as you mentioned, it's kind of ironic that the archetype that this card was for, the 2 decks, Gecko Moria and Perona, don't use the card as well. It's kind of sad in that regard, but yeah, we'll get to see how it turns out.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, be sure to check out Kai's channel for his video. He's playing green-black Perona, same kind of concept, except I'll be piloting the non-8-cost Gecko Moria decks. So we get to see both perspectives, right? The Gecko Moria leader and the Perona leader. The decks that we think should rightfully have 8-cost Gecko Moria against decks that are kind of abusing him when they shouldn't have access to him. Well, I'd say shouldn't like we're policing it, but I mean, it doesn't feel like it belongs in their decks, is what I'm saying. Okay, yeah. Also, do note that these are just testing videos and we don't have a way to do like takebacks on the sim. So don't take like the final victory or loss screen as like the most important data point. It's not, right? We have the critical thinking skills and the ability to imagine the scenarios if optimal plays had happened instead, and kind of like the outcomes or like the feelings of what it was like to play with the absence of certain cards, right? But don't be ashamed if you can't. I won't make fun of you. Everyone develops these skills at a different time in their life. So feel free to use this video as practice. Right, we have Gecko Moria versus Smoker. This is a Gecko Moria list, Smoker list versus a Gecko Moria deck with Gecko Moria in it. I don't know if that was confusing to say, but yeah, let's just see how this matchup goes.
Yeah. So Smoker generally likes to take second because of things like the 5-cost Hashigi being really good with your leader effect, and also being able to play Moria on 8. However, because I don't have Moria, I have a lot of things that cost 7, so I think I'll take first.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, it does kind of warp what you want to do.
Yeah, considering the things that we would be left with if we don't have a Moria in this deck, a lot of them end up being 7 costs. I think that tempo is quite important. This hand's kind of not bad. Against Moria? I'll keep this. Okay. Right.
Okay, we'll start with brand new. And then trash everything. Okay, we like that.
That leader doesn't have great ways to get rid of stuff. I think that just setting up the character here.
Okay, we'll take this. Okay, a Brook. Do I have the leader ability just yet? Would be nice. Okay, we'll do Sudo, Dawn leader, 6, leader ability, we'll trash that. Play out Absalom. Return these 2, kill that.
Cousins, I will take. I didn't think that you would end up actually playing out your Tsuda this early, so I thought it'd be safe.
Yeah, I'm just so scared of Brook after so many black games I've played.
For sure. I think I will 7,000 and take your leader.
Okay, we will take that. That's true, my Sudo does give you a free 1k buff every turn.
Yeah, that is quite nice for me, at the very least.
Dang, I wish I had enough Dawn to Rebecca into Hina. What do we do here? Okay, so we'll just do 5 at lead. I don't have much I can do.
Your leader, a kind of like 4-cost Hancock. I'd probably counter out of this.
Okay, then we will... Yeah, I don't think I have a way to deal with that Kuzan unless I get lucky with my leader ability. Is that something I want to rely on? Nah. Do 5 with brand new.
5's annoying because it looks like you might hit with 8, but I don't think you're going to end up hitting 8. It seems more likely they do 5-5 and then play a 4-cost. I don't want to get punished by something like that, so I probably should just counter this.
Okay, just do 7 here. Discard.
7, not.
I guess I'll just play out a body. Get rid of these 2, take back a Gecko, and then, yeah, 7.
No, the strongest card. I'll take the 7.
Okay, then we'll pass.
Okay.
Okay, so I can Rebecca Hina Brook if I need to. That kills a 5 drop, right? Or I could develop a Jack.
To my things now that I've seen your Moria. Because with your current, actually your board, your leader does. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't swear. Your leader does not tend to clear the board that much, so I wonder how greedy I can be with just leaving Kazan. I think I'll take it a bit slow. Let's start with 5,000 at Epsilon.
Okay, 5 at Absalom will give you a 1k.
Ready, and
hopefully this entices him to attack with Kuzan.
Then just play out Tashigi. Hog back for sure, actually.
Yep. Okay, So just throw a 5 here. Okay, and then do I need a Gecko now? Probably not. We'll wait a bit. 6.
Interesting. Wait, what exists that's 7?
I got something cooking. Right, then
there's some sort of strength in not knowing what's in that deck.
That's true, yeah. So Rebecca, take back the Brook, play out Hina. I think Kuzan is my biggest threat. So I'll kill him and then pass.
9 doll.
Yeah, I gotta ask. I know the topic of this video is about ACOS Gecko Moria, but Green Purple Luffy's been pretty crazy in the East right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do not play that deck much.
It makes it seem like, is Gecko Moria even a problem anymore?
I think though, you can totally put this in the video if you want to. I think that although Gecko Moria is not a problem in the current meta, he'll always be a problem in black because they have to design around him and they can't make black too strong because any good forecast that they print ends up becoming a Moria buff rather than a generic black buff.
That's true. That's very valid.
even though Gecko Moria isn't actually a problem in the current meta, by him not existing, they can make black stronger in different ways. So I think it's just healthier for the game if they do so.
Yeah,
Or
you're
at the
right.
very least, log
Yeah.
it to Moria. So,
Yeah.
although Green Purple Luffy, crazy strong. Let's hope that they fix some of the other problem cards in the game. I think with 5 cards in hand, I should probably just try to kind of bully. Don't have Absalom in the trash. Is because you have Gecko Moria. It used to be, before Gecko Moria existed, that you were gated to the number of Rebekahs you have, but maybe Absalom's a better target in that case. 5,000.
Okay, Absalom, I will defend. So I can Gecko a Hina and a Sudo or something? That's a lot of cost reduction from my Brook to kill.
6,000. Absalom.
6 at Absalom will block that one.
Let's try to see if you're giving me a cheeky 2,000 counter. 5,000.
Dang, how'd you know?
Single good.
Ooh, okay, this is a new card. New for me.
Yeah. It's budget 8 cost Moria, but it's honestly pretty good.
Okay, yeah, he's a blocker too. That's really nice. And he has counter too, wow.
Yeah. Now, the only thing holding back this card is that the targets, the 4 cost or less navies, are not actually that good. So you can see in my trash that I have the 3 cost Kobe, which is the only decent navy card that can actually KO.
Oh
So I
yeah,
have
you're
it
right.
as an option. But I think that Sengoku is the sort of card that, although with the current card pool, you can basically only play things like the 4 cost Borsalino or the 4 cost Kazang, he ends up becoming a lot stronger with time, as long as they can keep printing out decent cards.
New navy. Do you think any of the new Kobe ones are good with the Sengoku?
The new what?
The Kobe, the sword, the red black
I
cards.
need to check.
Yeah, I haven't taken a look at OP11 at all.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of those cards are red as well, so I need to check.
Oh, okay.
5,000. This feels like it has to be the Moria turn. If not, you're in a lot of trouble. In which case, you only have 2 active Dong, so 5, 5, 6 potentially.
I was thinking of doing Jack and Hina actually. Right, I'll give you another 5.
I'll take that.
Okay, so we'll do brand new into brand new.
No.
5 at leader.
Okay.
And then we're actually going to do Hina into Jack. Shoot. I don't want to get rid of any of these. Okay, get rid of that one. And we'll pass.
Okay. Well, it feels like we're both not playing without Moria.
Right, yeah.
Jack's pretty good though. You don't have a blocker though, so I kind of just want to hit really hard into it. Or oh, I know that one of your cards is Moria though, don't I? Yeah, you haven't dropped it. So
That's 10k for the guaranteed.
yep. Trying to figure out what to do with the rest of my dome.
Actually, I have no counter at all. So there's merit to keeping the Brook, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
But I think it's fine. I'll lose my Jack.
Let's start with this attack then. Keep as away from me as possible.
Okay, you got it.
And then I'll play Tashi to get rid of...
Yeah, I can't KO with the Gecko, huh? It'd just be blockers. It's fine.
1 Dolan leader. Brook, 1000 power, and I will kill your Hina.
Yep.
And Tashi, get rid of your Brook.
Okay.
And
Well, yeah, my board is gone. That was a pretty good turn.
that's a pretty good turn. I feel like there's a bit of risk to playing Jack there with the current hand that you have.
Yeah. Tell you, where are my Absaloms? I still, the one that I have on board is that's been the only one I've been able to get out. Okay, we'll change strategy. 5 at lead.
I do not want to just die to do more attacks. I'll defend that.
Okay, one more 5.
Take this.
Okay. 7 at lead.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll play Gecko. Okay, so Tashigi can bypass KO, so Borsalino maybe. Not the best choice.
Maybe not the best choice.
Yeah. Okay, well, Rebecca and then... I guess brand new. Okay, let's get some defense, and then Rebecca brings back. I guess it doesn't matter. Take the Borsa and then pass.
I felt fine until 2 seconds ago. Now I feel like I'm in a bit of trouble.
I've been playing a lot of Black Smoker recently too, and I just realized there's so many bricks in that deck.
We don't have to look at my hand right now. Let's not talk about what's going on here. It's not good enough. It's not good. My god, wait, that character plays a blocker and gives you 2 cards. Wait, I want that. Hold on. So, how much of this can I actually clear? The blocker is actually the biggest problem for me right now. You've gained 3,000 counter. I think I probably just need to hit as high as possible to just try to clear your board by force. Man, I wish that brand new was 1 cost so I could actually use my leader ability well. Let's start with 5,000 Hina.
Okay, we'll give you a 1k. I want to protect my board since I'm just going to go for game next turn. He's at 0 life, so just going to throw every counter and every block I can. That should lead me to victory, I hope. Okay,
7,000 Hina.
7, we will block that one. I don't think he's going to make this any bigger than the 7.
Okay.
He knows I have a 2k at the very least.
Tell me that you don't care. 7,000.
Yeah, unfortunately we had the counter for that. Ooh, we get to see the Kobe in action, and you develop a blocker? That's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not Moria.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, we'll just throw a 5.
How much of that? 1,000.
Okay, I'm feeling good about 10-10. Is that what I go though? Do I die on if I don't? If I'm not successful here?
Probably.
Okay.
Considering your hand size.
Yeah.
Most likely. But also considering my line of play. There are certain things that are more likely to happen.
Okay, I'm not smart enough to know that information, so I'll just swing 10-10.
Block.
Okay, and then hopefully this is enough.
It's enough.
Okay, whew! Yeah, honestly, I feel like Smoker might be fine to have Gecko Moria. I think it's really only Lucci that's a problem. What do you think?
Okay, so in the current EB02 meta, Smoker is more popular than Lucci right now.
Oh, because of Green Purple Luffy?
Green Purple Luffy, yes, and also just being able to have access to Tashigi makes it so that even against things like Lucci, you have a decent shot just due to the fact that you have really efficient KOs.
Got it,
So,
okay.
The strength of the deck is being able to KO things pretty efficiently and also have a lot of resources through cards such as Moria. But not having that actually significantly hurts Smoker as well as Lucci. So I think that I felt like I was in a really good spot for most of this game in terms of at least hand advantage and board until the Gecko Moria turn.
Right, where I could get one and then you couldn't return fire with your own.
Yeah, but because of that, I wasn't able to clear one of your board, and I wasn't able to, like what is it? You made your hand from 2 to 4 while playing an 8 cost 9,000 and a blocker.
Right.
Whereas the best that I could do was make my hand 6 to 4 by playing Singlecut and KOing one thing.
Right.
So I think in terms of the difference between these two cards in particular, for sure Moria is the stronger card, but I don't think that Smoker's in as terrible as a spot as Lucci might be if we were to lose Moria. So maybe we should test that next.
Sure, yeah. Do you want to do one more of these, or you just want to switch over to the next matchup?
Up to you.
Okay, let's just go to the next matchup. I think this one was pretty representative. It shows like the difference it makes.
The thing is, the turn before, when I ended up having to take a 6,000 and a 7,000, I think that kind of tells you that I don't have counter in my hand.
Right.
And so therefore, because of that knowledge, you can end up trying to go for lethal. But if I didn't give you that knowledge, then it'd probably be better to play safe. So, yeah. I get to choose again. I went first last time.
Yes.
I can do some pretty interesting things going second, and because I went first last time, I'll go second this time.
Okay. I'm curious to see what your secret tech is in that deck.
Most likely going first is still better, but you know, for the video, and also
Sure.
you can just play another match.
Sure,
I
sure.
will mulligan.
Okay, I will start off with a Sindri. Okay, I got nothing I could use in my discard.
Oh my god. Wait, that's crazy.
This is my luck when I play this game.
Okay, I'm just desperately looking for cards, so I'm just going to do this. Okay.
Ooh,
we have some
okay.
cards now.
Okay. I like how we're both just setting up for now. Yeah, I think it's a brand new turn.
You don't want to gamble on the leader effect?
Nope.
Would have got it.
Yep.
6,000. I'll take this one.
I'm not a gambling man.
The one nice thing about this leader compared to Spoker, though, is that I can actually guaranteed get the -1 without having to put a dong on my leader. So, this is better, yeah. 6,000 leader. Drop 2. -1 to Brenny.
We'll take.
Let's KO Brenny. And then.
Okay, so I don't have an answer for Brooke. I shouldn't say that out loud.
Okay, so he doesn't have an answer to Brooke.
I guess I just swing 8 at lead. We'll discard Borsalino, bring back Perona, and then trash a card, please.
Okay. 8,000, I am forced to take no
And
trigger.
that's all we got.
I got one of my fun cards.
Trying to imagine what it could be.
If I miss it, then we'll see why people don't run it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, did you mean to kill the Cinder?
No. I meant to -1 cost. I just didn't realize I had to choose no target.
Got it. We'll take.
6,000 later.
Okay, 6 at leader. We'll give you a 2.
Air door.
Ooh, okay, you're a gambling man.
I'm a gambling man,
Oh
and I
my
got
God. Oh my god.
it. I got it. 1, 2, 3.
Huh. What else can Eridor play in your deck besides
Yes.
Lucci?
There's also 5 cost Kaku, and there's the
Who's who?
5 cost Who's Who.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh, that's pretty good actually.
I have 12 targets, so I think, if I remember correctly, I haven't done the math in a while, but it's maybe a 70% chance or a little bit higher of hitting. So,
Oh, that's really good.
not bad, yeah.
Okay, we'll play Sindri. Oh, thank god. Absolom. 2 of them. Okay. Whew, I'm saved. Okay, we'll do Hina out. And then Don Gecko, 6 at Brook. Discard Rebecca into Absalom. Return that one and that one. Pop that one.
Yeah, I can't defend that.
Okay. Whew.
As in, I don't want to. Not that I can. I'm not giving away information. You already have an Absalom in your trash, so it doesn't matter if I KO that. So let's just go for the simple play.
Okay, we will take. Oh, thank god, we found a 2k. This is really risky.
And trash.
Can I kill it with Gecko?
And KO Absalom. Enter.
Alright, we'll just give you a 5 while I think out my turn.
I was like, oh, that's a really fast 5. Yeah.
Okay, I have Sudo 2, 7, 7
When it
mix.
hits me that fast with 5, I just assume that Moria is gonna come down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what to bring back.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah,
There's a nice thing with that deck. I mean, obviously, the deck is made for Moria. Is that there's a lot of good targets in that deck that you don't see in other decks.
for sure. Yeah, because everything's like a 4-drop.
Yeah.
Dang, okay. I can't do what I originally wanted to do. So we'll pivot. 6 at lead.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't have enough cost reduction. I need to do like 2 Ice Ages. Okay, then Gecko. Maybe Borsalino would be annoying for you. And then brand new. Okay, and then we'll pass.
My demanding board state no longer feels as such.
If only you had your own Gecko Moria
I've only-
right now.
Honestly, man. The one nice thing though is that by not having Moria in the deck, I first of all have obviously 4 extra spots that I can put in, but also because I don't have to run things like the 3-cost Spandine, it actually gives me a lot of space and also gives me a lot of room to be able to put in more cards with counter or with no counter, which is why things like Air Door don't feel as bricky because I just can't physically use Moria. So there's a lot of interesting things that you can end up doing. Whether or not it's actually stronger than having Moria is another question.
Yeah, I did a video, Purple Luffy without Gum Gum Giant, and then the person I was testing with said that that extra Dawn they had to use that they didn't have to worry about, it kind of felt nice just to have.
Yeah. Like, you know, in a way, for how I built this Lucci deck at the very least, I built it thinking in mind how I would have built Sakazuki back in OP05. And it kind of felt like the game was healing because I could think of very simple things like Rebecca Hino Lucci. Moria and activate main. Ooh, actually, pretty decent card. I don't need this. Get rid of my Stussy. Get rid of your Moria.
Oh, does that mean you have another Stussy? Stussy KOs? Yeah, KOs, so my Borsa would live.
Yeah, okay, 7 at Hina.
Okay, 7 will block counter 2.
Well, I have different Stussy. I just keep cycling my hand a bit. What's better here, actually?
Okay, so I double Ice Age Absalom the Jack.
Probably need the Lucci at the moment.
I could do it with Brook, right?
And then enter.
Yeah, Brook would be better. Alright, I'm kind of low on life, though.
In terms of resources, we are equal. Life and hand included, but...
That's true. But you have bigger, scarier board.
Moria. Yeah, my board is scary, but the problem is Moria doesn't care about current advantage because it just builds advantage out of nowhere.
That is also true. I think I don't need to block.
These little attacks are really annoying against mono black decks.
Okay, and then Ice Age, Gecko, Rebecca, and then brand new again. Okay, don't hit any navy, so we can bring back Brook and kill Jack. Okay, I did not mess up the math.
Let's see. I definitely want to get rid of your Moria. It's not that hard to, I guess. First check.
I have a feeling we're gonna lose this one. Right, he has 5 cards. I have 2k counter. And I'm pretty sure you can kill my Moria here. Oh yeah, leader. Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Hold on. I definitely messed up the sequencing on this a bit, but not a huge problem. I did not need to play that Brook this early.
Okay, we'll give you a block.
One to get rid of Moria, and then with 5 don't, I play Subtle.
Ooh, Sabo's annoying.
As much as I want to play Air Door again, I don't think I need it right now. I let it.
You did get a really clutch Air Door, so it's worth so far. Okay, what do I take? What's in my discard? Okay, Hogback and just bring back a 2k. Just try to survive.
In your discard. Moria number 3?
No.
Okay. You already have 3 Morias in your trash.
Yeah. Okay, I think... Hold on, let me count out my Dawn. Okay, that works. 3-card hand though. Maybe I'll be a little greedy. Okay, 6. Discard Hina. Bring back Hogback. And then just bring back 2k.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be crazy if I get Hogback and Gecko Moria on the same turn, but unfortunately, not enough Dawn.
Yeah, there are definitely... oh no, I guess there isn't. If it was possible to be able to get the dong onto your leader for free.
Mhm.
It just doesn't work mathematically, but if you could do weird Doflamingo things to get that free dong, that would have been really nice. 6? Oh, 6. I'll have to counter that.
Okay, let's see. I think I'll just do this. Bring back another 2k and then we'll pass. Hopefully we don't die. 6k counter and a blocker that can't be KO'd. Hopefully that's enough. And then we'll have a whiteboard to just ping at him to death next turn.
Man, if I was Smoker, Borsalino would not be a problem.
Right.
The one issue is that I feel like the longer the game ends up going on, due to the fact that even if you don't have a Cusp Moria, Hogback ends up getting you a lot of value over time. I feel like I would end up losing, so I need to close out the game relatively soon. But then again, it's very tricky too.
For sure. And you saw what cards I brought back with Hogback too, so you have to like account for a lot of math there.
I feel like by doing this, I'm burning my hand a lot, but I think that this is the best way that I can control your board while also being able to stay aggressive.
For sure, we'll give you a 2.
Still have Sentry. I guess you could do block 2k, but then your hand goes down.
I just need 3 attacks. 7, and then my Hogback is under threat. What do I do here? Okay, so Sabo's not gonna attack. Yeah, we will block counter 2.
Bruh.
Ooh, okay, that was really nice.
I don't know. I am kind of at 0 hand.
Yeah.
But at the very least, I can go to your board. The one question now is, do I hit with Sable? If I hit Sable into Borsalino and it goes through, I feel like I'm in a really good spot. But if it gets defended, I literally just lose. I can guarantee surviving by hitting into the brand new. I wonder if that's worth it. Last time I checked, Moria does not have any rush characters, so maybe just keeping your board as low as possible is correct.
Okay.
Okay. See,
So we get easy clears.
one thing, yeah, of course, is this, but
Okay, so
I shouldn't hit with Sable then.
so it has to
Forget how easy it is to play around with the 0 cards in hand.
Now the thing is, what do I bring back? Gecko for next turn? I don't think it's gonna last the next turn.
For sure. I think that, I mean, we're just playing top deck to top deck, but it will end within the next 2 turns.
Yeah. So is it defense or something I can play out this turn? So you have, if I can get rid of, no, I can't get rid of both. Dang it. Maybe I didn't need to attack this Jack. Maybe it was a mistake to kill this Jack. Because I need the extra Dawn.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Oops. Okay. Well, I guess I'll learn for next time. Take a 2k and then, yeah. Okay. So now I have to attack with Borsalino. Kill Sabo.
Okay.
Shoot. Yeah, I think I lose. Maybe. Yeah, we'll pass. Dang it. I think I messed up.
Wow, okay. 4 don't active. You have Perona in hand at the very least. I need all of my attacks to go through.
Dang, if I didn't put 2 extra down on my leader, I could have killed the Brook.
Pull out actual Dong cards. I can't do this.
Sure. Right, because I could have played Sudu and then Absalom to kill the Brook, and then I could have attacked into Sabo, and then...
Okay, 7.
Oh, then...
7.
Did he have another rescue character? Oh, no, wait, maybe that still didn't check out.
Can go 8.
Maybe I just didn't have enough Dawn at all.
8, 9. It ends up being that your hand needs to have 4,000 counter with 1 life pulled. I know you have 2. The thing is, if I start 7 and you just have 1k... Actually, no, I think that I can probably play in a way that even if this attack doesn't go through, I can survive. So let's start with 7k to leader, and then if this ends up going through, then we can go for lethal.
Okay, so if this goes through, you can make like a 9 and then a 9. No, 9 and an 8. Right, is that right? Am I doing my math
I
wrong?
can make a 9 and a 10.
Oh, 9 and a 10. Oh no, 9, 9, isn't it?
Oh shit, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
9, 9.
I just want to double check. Both of our math was wrong. Okay, so in that case, we'll take that. Fuck.
Okay, but if the thing is, because of how much time you took to think about it, now I feel like you have two 2Ks in your hand. Hold on. Have you countered? I don't remember if you countered with the thing before. Sindri that you picked up. I don't remember if you countered with it.
I don't know why I'm tryharding so much. Sorry, Kai.
Gosh, is there a Sindri? I feel like looking back in the log is cheating. So I will not do that.
That's fine. You can do it. It's for the video.
No. No, don't worry. We'll do a little 8,000 poke. Minus hugback.
Okay, and then that leaves you with a 10, so I'm forced to counter here. You were right, I had 4k.
Okay.
So he kills my Brook here.
In which case...
I mean my Borsalino.
Card of the cards. Oh, okay. Wait, that's a really good card.
Yeah, he can kill both. So yeah, I lose.
5,000 liter. Get rid of hugback.
Oh. Okay, we have to take this.
My god, dude, I just drew all the cards out. Hey, and pass turn.
Okay, yeah, I think if you didn't get that Rebecca, you could have swung like 6 at my Borsa. Oh, well, no, it would have to be bigger than that, right? But I think you could have killed both things on my board, and then I can't finish you after that.
Yeah, but I feel like the Rebecca feels a bit more guaranteed because regardless, you only have 2 attacks and I have 2 life. I feel pretty safe.
Right, unless you're not accounting for my 7 cost Rush Lucci.
6 cost, but yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Never played him out, actually.
CP.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Back at 2k, that's all we can do.
Let's take this card. Oh. No, never mind.
Was it like a finger pistol trigger or something?
Nah. Actually, not a bad card to put into this deck, though. I'll consider that. It was Who's Who.
Oh, okay.
But, I mistake it thinking that it would be a 4 cost or less KO, but it would have been cool if I could have got rid of your Borsalino.
That would be way too good of a trigger for a 2k counter.
It's already a good card. Again, 4 don't active. 7,000.
Okay, counter 3.
Okay. Unless you have any really weird cards in your deck, this should be guaranteed lethal.
And it is. Good game.
Okay, G. Okay, Lucci's still best stack.
Yeah. So he's just even better with Gecko. He's still decent without it. It felt like. Yeah. I don't know.
Honestly, it didn't feel that bad due to the fact that I was able to consistently minus your board and play Jack. But I think that obviously the reason why this matchup is so good for Lucci is being able to basically do what you did with your Gecko Moria, but a little bit stronger. And just not being able to do that kind of keeps this deck a bit more manageable. But I still think that there are really powerful tools within Black, such as obviously Rebecca Hina Lucci, very classic combo. 3 cost Brooks, also quite strong card. And of course, 7 cost Jack's very good in this deck. So honestly, although Lucci is the biggest benefactor from 8 cost Moria, I actually think that he still has decent tools to, while maybe not be top tier, still be playable.
Right. Okay, so you went second, so I'll take it this time.
Yeah. Yes. Second's also very good for your deck, because 8 cost Moria can come out on 8 actually.
Yeah, we'll work with this. Okay, brand new, turn 1. Take a Hina, and then we'll pass.
5,000 meter.
Okay, 5, we'll take... Oh, maybe I just go super wide.
Oh, actually, those are only good if I have Moria. I forgot about that part. Hey, enter.
Dang,
I guess they're still Rebecca targets, but they're not as powerful.
Right. Dang. How do I deal with that guy? Is it worth it? I think it's worth it. We're gonna do the trusty old Sudo. 6. Discard. Absalom. Play out Absalom. Return, pop.
First hit feels okay to defend, but I also feel like your deck probably hits F5 a bunch, so I'll just take this one.
Pass. Alright, next turn we could do double Hina just to have bodies out if I have nothing to kill.
5 leader.
Okay, 5, we will give you... Actually, we'll take.
Okay. And if I didn't drop 2 CP cards, so
Okay, I can Hina Absalom this.
we're in a good spot now.
Alright, I almost kind of think that Brook is good for this deck too. I don't know, Brook is such a good card.
Yeah, no, I was actually thinking as we were playing this that Brook feels like the strongest card after Moria in a way.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Hina. Leader, 6 at lead. Discard Absalom back out. Return these 2, pop.
Not great for me, actually. Okay.
We'll pass.
5,000 later. Okay,
And this 5, we will give you a 1k.
Play Jack.
Yeah, even with Ice Age, it's hard for me to get rid of Jack.
I'm failing to draw my spandoms every time, so this 2C's actually not doing much for me.
Alright, so we just do 5 at lead. Okay, another 5. And Gecko into Borsa. Might as well bring out the Sindri. Pass. You have Helmeppo for a second, Gecko.
This feels really reminiscent of last game. First one, KO your Moria. 1,002 Hina. And minus Hina.
Okay, we will give you a 2. Oh, by the way, your voice got really low volume.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
I kind of, I leaned on my chair and went a bit far away from my mic.
Sure. Yeah, I do that too. A double Jack? Okay, I feel like I've seen this before.
As I was thinking, I feel like I've done this pretty recently. Now, what do I get rid of here, though? Okay.
It's actually really hard for Gecko Moria to get rid of Jack.
Yeah, I feel like the one thing is that deck excels at really creating your board quickly, not at clearing my board. So
Right.
you might just have to kind of ignore the Jack and just swarm my life. I feel like that's probably the correct way to play it, because if you're trying to play my game, generally I end up playing it a bit better.
That's true, but that's how I died last time.
You did try to deal with my Jacks, and that kind of tipped the scale a bit.
That's true. It's only because I had double Ice Age. So what do I do here? Thinking. Okay, maybe this is dumb, but we'll swing 5.
I will say that's really annoying. I don't like being a 2K.
Okay, and then we'll give you a 7 here.
7, I will take.
Okay, and then we'll play Rebecca into Hina. And then in Absalom, we're gonna try Swarmin. We'll take back, maybe Gecko would be nice to play again. We'll pass. We have a second Borsa in trash too, so we can bring him back.
Map here. Weird KO map.
Yeah, luckily we have 6k counter to be safe. If he swings 8 at Borsa, that's fine. I can replay him while swinging with our 5s. We'll attrition him down. Death by 1,000 cuts. Is that the term?
Let's start with attacking at Fort Selena.
Okay, we will block that.
Okay.
That's another 8. I'll counter, and then he won't be able to KO my Hina.
Like I'm in an okay spot to just race you now.
Well, that sounds scary because you have an 8k attacker.
People forget that it's an attacker. I will minus Hina.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, then we'll give you 4k.
Okay. 8,000 later.
Okay, we'll take that. You got like a 3rd Jack. Oh, okay.
I've got a really classic combo.
Oh my god, Rebecca Hina Lucci.
It's the Rebecca Hina Lucci. Wait.
What the heck? Where'd my board go?
Honestly, my deck's functioning way better than I thought it would. Black might actually be okay with getting Moria banned.
Okay, I can't let her live, but then you'll just block or counter even.
Yeah, because even if you hit with your Borsalino, I end up. Moria's pretty good though. I wish I had that card.
Okay, we'll do 2 Borsalinos then. Where's my brand new? Don't I have a brand new? Oops. I guess I used them at some point. Returned them to the bottom. Okay, how about Palmeppo? And that's all we got.
Granny definitely would have been nice.
Yeah, I think I lose the race here though.
I feel pretty comfortable right now. Let's start with 8,000 to leader. Just to respond.
Okay, we'll take that one.
Took it? Oh, that actually makes it 8.
Okay, I think we take that one as well. We're dead. We're so dead. He'll do like, what, 8?
Am I in danger or are you in
8.
danger?
We'll see. I'm in danger.
I want to keep my options open though. Actually end up hitting too high.
Okay, we'll give you a 2. Okay, we will block counter 1. Okay, so he's got to play a blocker here, right? Sabo would be devastating. Stussy, oh my god. Okay, so I'm at 0 life. I have to go for game.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, so I have 7. Okay. Start off with the 7.
I think that if I counter this, I 5 or something. I'll take the.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
3 cards.
It's not counter, but it's one.
That's true. Okay, we're gonna go for the 9/9.
He's going for the 9/9.
Okay, let's see if this goes through. Oh!
No.
That was really close.
Oh, man.
Especially since...
Oh, no. The Borsalino really messed me up.
Yeah, I figure... I think Gecko Moria's run this card anyway, so I don't think it's too out of the realm of possibility that this is in the deck.
I actually see even Moria's mixing in things like navies with the new 7-cost Sengoku. That Borsalino really hurt me because I couldn't get rid of it. So I kind of felt like I couldn't really play for board because obviously you don't rest your Borsalinos. So I don't have a way to get rid of them.
Right.
Which meant that the best that I could do is to kind of just put pressure on you. And I thought that I was in a decent spot being able to play Rebecca Hino Lucci. But I think just being able to play both of your Borsalinos came off of Moria, weren't they?
Yeah.
So, I mean, case in point, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that match would have been completely in your favor without Gecko Moria. So, alright, so Kai, I have your smoker list up on screen right now. We'll go over your Lucci list in a bit. So would you like to talk about what you kind of accommodated without having Gecko Moria in the deck?
Right. So, first of all, I think the most important card is the 7-cost Sengoku in terms of a 8-cost Moria replacement, just due to the fact that Black in general historically has not had very good ways to regain resources, but 8-cost Moria has completely changed that. So I think that without a certain card like 8-cost Moria to be able to build your board and also build your resources, it can end up meaning that Black struggles. So 7-cost Sengoku coming into the deck from EV02 has been really welcome change, and I think that the deck will only keep becoming stronger once we start to get better and better 4-cost Navy example.
For sure.
That the as I said, obviously right now we don't have that many good 4-cost Navy cards, which is why you're forced wouldn't think the 3-cost Kobe. But if we ever get something, like 4-cost Zoro that Dressrosa has got, but for Navy, then suddenly the stocks on the 7-cost Sengoku and the deck in general become a lot higher.
Got it. And so yeah, in just this list, you just replaced the Gecko Morias with the Sengoku?
I built around the Sengoku. So what ended up happening is that I think that the general smoker list will obviously run things like the 4-cost Kuzan, but it's a bit... You're probably not going to run things like the 3-cost Colby, and you probably don't run things like the 4-cost Borsalino. So I just wanted to make sure that I actually had decent targets for my Sengoku, so I'm not actively playing something like Brand New.
That's true.
So,
Okay.
yeah. But the thing is that Smoker has a lot of leader locked cards. Like, for example, the Tashigi only Smoker can use, which is an exceptionally powerful card, because one of the issues, obviously, with not having Moria is that you can't reach very high thresholds, and a 5-cost that on its own can just trash a 4-cost, and with your leader really trash a 5-cost, can just be really strong. So that's one of the most powerful cards in this deck. Of course, the 3-cost Brook is still always going to be powerful, and one of the things about Smoker is that even when Moria, we obviously don't know if it's going to get banned, but in a meta where Moria and Smoker both exist, Smoker is actually more consistent than... Oh, did I say Moria? Sorry. Smoker is actually more consistent due to the fact that you have the 1-cost single coup. And this 1-cost single coup, of course, if you trash 2 cards, you get to draw 3, which helps you draw into your parts. So although there's a lot of random things in this deck, such as the 7-cost Jack that you can't actually search, being able to, one, search Ice Age and be able to filter towards things like Jack, I think makes the deck very consistent. And so, although, of course, you end up losing things like Moria, if you can eventually gain cards that can re-establish resources or take the opponent's board back, then I think that the deck will still be in an okay spot despite not having what is arguably one of the strongest cards ever printed.
Got it. Okay. And then we'll move on to your Lucci list. I have that on screen now, so could you talk about what you replaced Gecko Moria with in this list?
So, I replaced the leader Blue-Black Sakazuki with the leader Lucci, and it is quite different from the way that obviously Sakazuki used to run, because Sakazuki, of course, was a Navy deck. But still, Lucci is similar in the way that on attack they can -1 Dong, so I kind of took the OP09 Sakazuki before we had Moria as inspiration for this deck. This means, of course, that we run things like Rebecca, Hina, and Lucci to be able to clear the opponent's board while building your own board, which is the original way that people did that before Moria. So, considering that we now have the space to run things like Rebecca and Hina, and they feel less awkward due to the fact that you're not just trying to find Morias to play Rebecca, Spandine, Spandom, Lucci, it feels like, although the power level of the deck has come down a little bit, it might be more fun because you're not just sitting there looking at your trash figuring out what to do for the next 3 turns.
Right, and it kind of feels less bad when you mill your 8-cost Gecko Moria, right? Because all these cards you can replay with your Rebecca.
Yeah, honestly, even if you end up milling your Jack, which is one of the worries, you can pick that up with Rebecca because it's 7-cost. So in general, although the deck is obviously weaker without 8-cost Moria, it kind of feels nicer to play in that it feels like you're playing fairly in a way.
Right. I just want to go over it. This is a really out there pick in the deck, and I know you spoke about it before, but I wasn't recording. But can you talk about your thoughts on Air Door in the deck?
Yeah, so Air Door, historically in the OP03 Lucci, when the deck first came out, there was only Kaku as a target that can actually KO things. And also, because your leader, Lucci, doesn't have any sort of minus cost effect, it was really a gamble if you can find this Kaku or not into decks such as the Red Zoro. OP03, I only played the other Black Lucci, so I really enjoyed playing Air Door, but the way that you used to play Air Door was to try to establish board early by playing a 5-cost 6,000 in something like Bruno, but for 4 Dong. And obviously it fills up your trash a lot, which is really good for even things like the 6-cost Lucci with Rush. But due to the fact that over the course of several sets we've gotten not only the 4-cost Rob Lucci, but also the 5-cost Who's Who, we now have 12 targets. And even if you want to go further on that, you could even put in the EB02 5-cost Bruno that ends up recurring one of these cards from your trash. So I think that Air Door is actually quite consistent in being able to trash the opponent's cards, and I just really like the card in general. And in a way, it kind of fills a spot that, although Lucci didn't need to have filled before, sorry, what am I trying to say? Lucci doesn't need Air Door in the current build, but if he doesn't end up having 8-cost Moria to not only give him resources but also KO the opponent's board, he needs different ways to be able to find those answers. And I think that Air Door is a way that can help build up your trash and also be able to find the answers in your deck more consistently.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, just to cap off the video, now that you played Smoker and Lucci without Gecko Moria, do you think Gecko Moria should be either banned or leader locked to Thriller Bark pirate type leaders?
Honestly, I think that before playing the games, I was a bit hesitant on whether 8-cost Moria should be banned due to the fact that it feels like it would kill a lot of black decks. But after playing the decks, all 3 of the games that we played in the Smoker match as well as the 2 Lucci matches were all close despite me not having it. So I think that although it may hurt black compared to a lot of other colors, it'll make black as a color much more healthy, and I think that actually it's probably a good idea. Get rid of 8-cost Moria.
Right, there you have it. So yeah, thanks for helping me out with this video, Kai. Would you like to plug yourself or any shout outs you'd like to make?
Yeah, sure. You can find me on Twitter. I started Instagram recently. YouTube, of course, all at iKailaKai, and I post some guides to Metafy here and there. I should have a Red Purple Luffy guide coming out relatively soon. So thank you for having me on, of course, and subscribe to Card D Kaizoku, of course, as well.
Oh, thank you. And then yeah, after this, check out the video on Kai's channel where he'll be playing Perona, kind of similar to what we just did now, but with him being the pilot of Perona instead. And I'll have all his links in the description below. And yeah, so my post-collab thoughts. I do think losing ACOS Gecko Moria is a significant nerf to a couple decks, namely like anything not Lucci. I think Lucci seems to be fine without it. Lucci just has so many tools already built into like his leader ability plus the CP package and Spandine. Spandine is so great. And Rebecca and Jack are already other busted cards in the deck that ACOS Gecko Moria, like he doesn't take the main like shining role in the deck. He's just like one of the many really strong black cards in the deck, right? I think it just switches to like a Jack focus kind of play style for Lucci. For the other decks though, yeah, they are sorely missing that 8 cost like come back out of nowhere kind of mechanic. And yeah, especially BY Luffy is the most hit by this. We didn't test it in the videos because neither of us are great BY Luffy pilots, or at least I'm not. I didn't ask if Kai was, but he didn't want to suggest to play it, so we didn't see that matchup. That deck might just be dead without Gecko Moria. But yeah, should they leader lock it? I mean, if we're fine with Lucci being the only strong meta black deck in the meta, yeah, sure, right? I don't think Gecko Moria or Perona. Oh, I'll leave the Perona opinions for Kai's video, but I don't think that Gecko Moria leader would become top meta with the inclusion of ACOS Gecko Moria and everybody else lost it. I do still think Lucci is like leagues above. Just Lucci's way too good, right? So the ACOS Gecko Moria leader lock would just only affect BY Luffy the most. And a lot of people hate that deck anyway, so I don't know. If they did leader lock it, I wouldn't be sad, but if they don't, it's business as usual. I don't think it's too big of a problem anymore, especially if we look ahead in OP11. We don't see black much at all besides Lucci in like the top meta. And Blackbeard, of course, but he doesn't run Gecko Moria. So yeah, I don't think they need to touch it, but if they touched it, I would not care in the slightest. So that is my opinion on the card. Again, check out Kai's channel for his Perona version of this video. It'll be interesting to see. He has a really spicy list that even I was surprised by it. So yeah, check out his video. I guess that's it for this video. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Card D Kaizoku.